Now for something a wee bit different. It's a lovely day, so I've just came out into one of the local bits of the forest, and I've got a new bivvy. Well, it's been lying about the house for long enough, so I'm just going to have to find somewhere to set it up. I think somewhere in there will do. And we'll have a cuppa. I should be able to find a bit in here. In fact, I know there's a bit, but it's been over a year since I was there, so it could be overgrown a wee bit. This is a spot that I like to use when I'm camping out overnight. Aye, I'll just clear it and we'll get the tent up. Oh, get the bag off. Now, this is a Brolly Bivvy, like my original bivvy. That last bivvy that I demonstrated, a brilliant bivvy by the way, but that's for sleeping in overnight. This is just for coming up the woods and sitting down and having a brew, or using as a shelter when you're doing your ordinary campouts. Now, I don't know how good it is. I bought it on a whim, and I'll be honest, I forgot I had it. What's the name on it? I think it's a generic thing. Ultimate or something. Aye, Ultimate. And I got it from a firm in Amsterdam. What was I doing getting firm stuff in Amsterdam? Never mind. Anyway, yeah, this looks very much the same, or similar. I don't even know what hydrostatic head it is, but it looks about 2000, but I'm not going to be using it overnight, so who's worried? Right, let's get it up. Oh. Come on. Very familiar. Yeah, it's exactly the same. A bit in the middle comes out. Just push that down until it clicks. Oh no, it doesn't click, this one. You've got to put the thing back on. Oh, that's no great problem. Yeah. Now, there seems to be poles with it. Ah, here they are. Get Dad. It's the first time I've had it out. I tried to put it up in the living room, but it was a wee bit big. This is what happens when you're old and grey. You struggle with things, it would only take seconds. Well, that's the two metal uprights in. I had problems, but that was down to me because I've not got the dexterity that I used to have. So we'll get rid of the floor, and the pegs are the usual cheap pegs. Now this thing cost me less than, I think it was about £58, so I'm not going to argue because I got plenty of pegs. Right, I'll get this pegged in. That's the two back pegs in. So I suppose we better put these side poles in. Well, I've got to say that that's the worst Brolly I've fitted up. Let's have another look at it. Yeah, we'll put a chair in it. Well, I've got to say there's plenty of room in here, but we're going to have to do some work with it because it was a bit of a problem putting it up. Right, okay, you could see the potential, and that was the first time I put it up. But I think what the problem is, there's not enough hookup points. There's only two in the back and one at either side. The old Brolly Bivvy I had more than that, so it's not very stable. But as you can see, it covers me for the rain. There's plenty of room in here. Let's see if we can improve on it. I'll try it, I'll use it, because it's handy. It didn't take me too long, I did it. We'll see. Anyway, let's get the table in, and we'll get the trangia out, and we'll have a cup of tea and shortbread. Oh yes, I've got shortbread. Well, that's got my table up. I think I've got everything I need. I've got coffee. I've got my shortbread. Oh, I've got a nibble. A wee meat feast. Right, let's get the mini trangia on. That's a handy wee stove. Just fits in the backpack. No bother at all. Look at that. Now, I don't know if it's full or not. Take that off. Somebody whistling. Let's get some water on. Right. The idea of this bivvy is so that I can get out a wee bit more. I'm still having bother with the hospital. I've got another appointment. I have to go on the 29th of December. Are we taking bets? I bet that's cancelled. That's odds on to be cancelled. I just hope they do it in plenty of time so I don't turn up there and find that I have to travel home. And that's happened a few times with some of the folk that live away out here. Oh! Oh no, don't say I've forgotten a blinking lighter. Right, let's go through the pockets. Ah, there it is. Oh, thank goodness for that. I had bad vibes there. Right, that's me ready again. Aye, it's on. Right, we'll just let that boil away. Aye, so I'm not very confident that I'm going to keep that appointment. I get the impression it'll be cancelled, but you never know. It's just an X-ray. They're looking at putting stents in. That's a good wee kit. Everything, I can get everything in there that I need. I even sometimes put spare coffee in there. But today I'll get this spot cleared a wee bit because I intend to do an overnighter in it in the next couple of weeks. Maybe 2 nights in the hot tent because it's a beautiful place and it's easy for me to get into. I don't need to walk too far. I'm about 100 yards from where my car is and my car's in off the road, so very few people know I'm here. But I've been doing all sorts of strange videos. I've been doing the torches, which is interesting. I've not been doing so many cooking videos. Now this is, if I can get this set up, I can do more cooking videos. Because I've got a lot of stuff that I want to cook. And also when I get the hot tent and use the paraffin stove, I'm going to be doing some cooking, more cooking on that, more adventurous stuff. Because that paraffin stove would be great with a wok. And I've got some good, easy wok recipes using stuff out of Aldi's. It's amazing what they've got, and it's actually quite good. I had one for my tea the other night. It was absolutely fantastic. And there was loads of it. Nice sauce as well. All these things are easy, and when you're out camping, you need to make it easy. Well, that's my theory anyway. But you younger folk, you know, it's the time to be away at college and that, and some of you will be experiencing having cooking for yourself for the first time. A lot of the meals that I do are dead easy. And that's what we're aiming at, is getting easy meals, stuff that you can do without giving you too much bother. I don't know what's going on here. It's not that cold, and I wasn't getting a good flame off the transier. Oh, well, if I have to wait a wee bit longer, it wouldn't help me. It wouldn't harm me. It's a good day, and I've got plenty of time. There's plenty of time in the world now. And Christmas is coming up, so we've got to think. I'll do another Christmas thing from here. I'll do a cook-up. I've actually got stuff for a Christmas party for here. I'll get that up on Christmas Eve. I'll do it on Christmas Day and put it up on Christmas Eve. That's morning, but it's not as wild as I would want. Yeah, I'll lose some of that. Aye. If you put too much in, I should have only put enough in for what I was going to have. So I've got my shortbread. What would life be without shortbread? Ah, and a wee beef stick. I didn't know I had them. Ah, and for later, I've got a wee cigar. So I've got to have a relaxing afternoon. Aye, and how many Christmas parties have we got this year? I was at one on Saturday night. I'm going to one in the village on this Saturday night. And then I've got one with the Alistair, the group that I volunteer with. I think that's on the Tuesday. But, oh aye, and is it Saturday afternoon? No. It's I meant to be going to one on the 15th, but I can't go because I've got to the pictures with the U3A. That's a fancy old folks club, the University of the Third Age. I've got to the pictures. Oh, it's a wonderful day it's on. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing for the Christmas. I don't think I'm going away, but just in case, I've got the booze in. I've got a load of alcohol-free fizzy stuff, and I've got some alcohol fizzy stuff as well, and a bottle of Baileys, and plenty of prawns. I'm going to have a good time, haven't I? And I've got some decent movies. I won't go into that. My taste in Christmas movies is rather traditional. And they might offend a few people, but never mind. Anyway, I'm going to get this made, and I'll talk to you before I put this down, but so far I've been quite impressed with it as a lean-to. Pretty a bugger to get up, but as a lean-to, I'm quite happy with it. Right, I'll get into this. Just top up my coffee. Oh. And get out. That was easy. Aye, that Trangia Mini is quite good. I'll need to get a wee magnet on the top so I can just place it off and on just using the tip of my knife. That's my tip for all the Trangia methylated spirit stoves or spirit stoves. A wee magnet on the top there. I've got a whole load of them for no money off eBay. I use them in all sorts of things. Now let's see how this is now. That's better. I was outside walking about there and it's blinking, freezing. The wind chill is quite bad, but this seems to do its job as a shelter. I think the next time I put it up, I'll bring decent stakes. Yeah, I'll bring decent stakes, and I'll see if I can get something else. No, it's all right at this height. Yeah, it's all right at this height. What am I moaning about? I just want it to be more stable, so I'll see about getting more pegs in the back there somewhere or other. There's ways of doing it, and I've got the stuff to do it. It's just it was a bit of a faff getting up. I'm going to see if I can leave these, I very much doubt I can, but I'm going to see if I can leave these legs in. That'll make it easier, because that was the biggest bother, was getting these legs in. I just don't have the dexterity. So I'll have cut the time wasting out when I do the video. But that's a great wee spot. Oh. It's actually it's not Galloway Forest as such, it's, well it is, but there's a group look after it, and they're quite happy me being in here as long as I didn't advertise where it is. Because you can yourself, they didn't want the wild bunch coming down. And I can respect that. I'm not saying that wild campers are a bunch of party animals. Well, you can be, but there's a time to have a party and a time not to have a party. And this wee wood, or part of the forest, no, I wouldn't like to party in here. It would be too easy for things to go wrong. The forest floor is covered in trips, things that you could fall over, and things that you could set fire to. And you'd also get lost. You never been lost in the forest? That's another thing I'm not meant to have, is cigars. I have one occasionally. This is a special day. So, that's my Christmas worked out. I'm going to do a video for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Hey, there's a thing. In the new year, I might do one of these open mic things again, and we'll sit down some night and just have a chat. I'll have a wee shot on the internet before, so I can run it better, because I hadn't a blinking clue how to do that. This year has been a learning curve. And next year, well, the quicker I get to that hospital so I can do more, the better. I wouldn't say I'm running out of things to do. If I tidied the kitchen up, I could do more cooking in the kitchen. I could even do some wine making. Or I might even show you how to do a wee bit distilling. Would you students like that? Oh, iron. More agin me, I'll get a few walks next year. Wee bit disappointed with the last walk I did, because I'm having bother with maps. A lot of the maps on the internet are, how should I say, they're out of date. And I took a walk out of a new book and found that after about 200 or 300 yards, the path was blocked. There was a wooden fence. Okay, if I'd been 10, 20 years younger, I'd just bloody well climbed over it. But that's not the point. If they put a walk up, you didn't want to meet that. Now that walk was about 4 miles long. And that happened about not even quarter of a mile from where I started. Imagine if I started from the other end and not being able to get out of that that fence, because that fence was dangerous. Well, it would be dangerous for me climbing a fence that was near enough 4 foot high. No, I think a lot of people in services want to have a look at the maps that they've got on the internet. Anyway, I'm doing a lot of moaning today. Anyway, I'm not going to let you see me taking this down. I know I can take it down. I've had it done a couple of times. Well, I've had it done once in the house. I had it back into the bag once in the house. I tried putting it up, but there wasn't enough room. I think it'll be alright. If not, we'll have a disaster. Anyway, I'm going to have this coffee. You can buy me a coffee if you want. Ding! Or is it on that side? Ding! I don't know. I'll see you later. Have a good day.